not much. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. But I'm going to give you what God gave me. I'm going to ask you all a question tonight. Is there anything that God can't do? He, he can't lie, he can't sin, but anything that he can't do to help his children. Is anything too small? Anything too big? That he, nothing. I'm going to turn, y'all just keep your seat because I got a lot of, a few verses here. Ephesians 3:20. Ephesians, y'all, it's a familiar verse. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, to the power that worketh in us. They ain't not, but a person nothing that he can't do. When times, there have been times that this thing on while I walk around a little bit. There have been times when she'll tell you, our bank account look a little bit low. We've all been through that. But somehow, we can't, how are we going to pay this bill? We look at the bank account, wow, where'd that come from? Been there, done that. And some miraculously, that money is in that account to pay the bill. That's happened to us a lot of times. God used, in 1 Kings 18, God used a small cloud. Y'all know where I'm going with this. They went there, looked 7 times, or six times, couldn't find nothing. On that 7th time, he went out there, Brother Sam, and saw a cloud the size of a man's hand. And the cloud, the sky got dark, and it rained. He took a small cloud and made it rain. He took 5 loaves and 2 fish and fed 5,000, just men, not including women and children. And he took up 12 baskets of leftovers. Only God can do that. Only God can do that. Woman with the issue of blood, all she had to do was touch the hem of his garment.
Got it, bro. Yep.
The hem of his garment. Just a little bit. It's kind of like some of y'all young guys, people don't know what I'm talking about. Some old guy people do. It's like beer cream. Just a little dab of doogie. That's all you need is just a little dab of what God's got.
Yeah.
And he can make it grow.
Yeah.
Right? He can make a little out of a lot. Psalm 31 and 1. I know I'm overpaced, but y'all just hang on. Y'all just hang on. But in order for God to work the way he does, Psalm 31, we got to do this. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. We can't never be ashamed of God, because what you say, if you're ashamed of him, he'll be ashamed of you. So I don't want him to be ashamed of me. I do good on my own to make him happy sometimes, because I fail just on my own self, Brother Nash. I don't need any help doing it. Little David, in the 1 Samuel chapter 17, he was a short stature of man. But And that glass was like 9 foot something. He went by and got 5 smooth stones out of the creek before he went to fight the giant. But he only needed one.
Yep.
He only needed one. He read that slingshot back, big old giant, got him right here. All needed was little feller. I don't know how tall he was. God used something small to whoop something big. Elijah and the widow woman said, he said, go fix me a cake. Go fix me a cake. Well, I only have enough for me and my son to eat. And then we're going to die. He said, go fix me a cake. And she fixed him a cake, went back in there. Bible says there was more in there. Just enough. She didn't have a whole heaping helping full, but she always had just enough to fix her and her son a cake. Right. We may not have the best of everything. We may not have the fine vehicle in the world or a nice mansion, but I've always had a roof over my head, brother, and food on my table. Yes, my 2 kids. We didn't have a lot of money, but our kids never did go without food or shelter. We did things with them. We always had enough what God gave us. It never was abundance. But we always had enough. Always had enough, Sister Tammy, to do what we had to do. And I thank God for that. Sir? Oh, I thought somebody. That's all I have. God is always plentiful. When times look like, well, I ain't going to never be able to do this. I ain't going to never be able to do that. God always shows up. Yeah. Not on our time, but he shows up on his time and his time alone. Right. Because his time is always right. Right. You know, if everything happened on my time, it'd be screwed up. It be screwed plumb up. But thank God that he knows when, where, and how we need it brought unto us. And God's time is always the best time. He can take a little, make a lot. That's all I have, Brother Sam.
Sunday. Won't be no Sunday school. We'll be there early. And those some of them will be leaving.